Halina mga bata, tayo nang mag-aral. Sa math, walang maiiwan. Math-sayang mag-aral, tayo ng math-tuto upang ika'y umasenso. Maging matyaga, maging matalino, halina't mag-aral na tayo. Maging matyaga, maging matalino, halina't mag-aral na tayo. Halina mag-aral na tayo. Halina, 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 mag-aral na tayo.
Magandang hapon! Welcome back to Project SOAR, series of online academic review of mathematics CLAID learning modules. I am Ma'am Jessa, a teacher from Andes Bonifacio Integrated School. Kamusta kayo mga batang Mandunong? Para maging updated sa aming mga video lessons, huwag kalimutang i-like ang aming official Facebook page, Math Team, Mathematics Teachers of Mandaluyong, at mag-subscribe sa aming official YouTube channel, MTM Channel. Kanina ay nagbalik-aral tayo para sa ikatlong linggo ng Business Mathematics. Ngayon naman, dumako tayo sa ating advanced lesson para sa Week 4 ng Business Mathematics. And for our reviewer of Week 4 Business Mathematics, he is a Teacher 3 at Additionals Integrated School who teaches Business Mathematics and CSS. He is now on his 7th year of service. He's a graduate of BSE Mathematics at Rizal Technological University and has units of Masters of Arts in Mathematics at Philippine Normal University. Mga batang Mandunong at sa ating mga home learning partners, let us all welcome back Mr. Arcy G. De La Cruz. Sir?
Proportion in real-life situations. But before that, let's have direct proportion. We can solve direct proportion using the equation y sub 1 is to x sub 1 equals y sub 2 is to x sub 2. Or you can use y equals k multiplied by x, wherein k is the constant proportionality. And k can be computed just simply dividing y by x. Inverse proportion, we can use the equation x sub 1 is to x sub 2 equals y sub 1 is to y sub 2. Or the equation y equals k over x, wherein k is the constant proportionality and k can be solved as x multiplied by y. Let's have examples. Let's have this example. To produce a certain disinfectant, Lodi uses two basic chemicals, X and Y, and combine them in the ratio of 3:11. If he has 132 parts of element Y, how many parts of element X should he use? We all know that this problem is a direct proportion because as you increase element X, element Y also increases. So we will be using the equation for the direct proportion, which is y sub 1 is to x sub 1 equals y sub 2 is to x sub 2. We already have y sub 1 and x sub 1, that is 3:11, and we don't know yet y sub 2, that is for element x, and then we have x sub 2, that is for element y. So you have now 3:11 equals the unknown, which is the element x, y sub 2, is to 132, which is the element y. Now, Using the rule for the means and extremes, we'll have 3 times 132, that is 396, equals 11 multiplied by y sub 2, we'll have 11 y sub 2. Dividing both sides by 11, so we'll have 11 divided by 11, that is 1. So we'll have 1 y sub 2 equals 396 divided by 11, that is 36. Therefore, the y sub 2 is 36. So Lodi needs 36 parts of element x. Using the other equation, which is y equals to kx, so first we need to solve for k, or the constant proportionality. So that is y over x. So you'll have now y, which is 3, over 11. So our k now is 3 over 11. Now, substituting to the equation y equals to kx, we'll have x, which is 132. We'll have now y equals k, which is 3 over 11, multiplied by x, which is 132. So we'll have now 36. So again, Lodi needs 36 parts of element x. Let's have another one. It takes 10 workers in 8 days to finish painting a wall. How many days will it take 20 workers to finish the same wall? So this situation or this problem shows inverse proportion. So we will be using the equation x sub 1 is to x sub 2 equals y sub 1 equals to y sub 2. So you'll have now x sub 1, which is 10 workers, is to 20 workers, equals y sub 1, that is unknown, and we have 8 days. Using the extremes and the means to solve for the y sub 1, we'll have 10 times 8, that is 80. Then we have 20 multiplied by y sub 1, that is 20 y sub 1. Divide both sides by 20. So 20 divided by 20, that is y sub 1. And 80 divided by 20, that is 4. So y sub 1 equals 4. So if we increase the worker into 20, they will finish painting the wall in 4 days. Now, using the other equation, which is y equals to k over x, let's solve for k first. We'll have now x multiplied by y. And our x is 10 workers multiplied by 8 days. So the rate now, or the constant proportionality, is 80. So y equals to k over x, and x is 20. So we'll have now y equals to k is 80, then x is 20. So we have now 80 divided by 20, we'll have 4. So 20 workers will finish it in 4 days. Let's have another one. An inheritance of 4,500,000 is to be divided into 3 nephews with a ratio of 2 is to 3 is to 4. So this problem is a partitive proportion. So we'll just simply add x to 2, 3, and 4. So it will look like this. So we'll have 2x plus 3x plus 4x. So it will become 9x. So using 9x now, so we'll have 9x equals to 4,500,000. So dividing both sides by 9. So this will be 9 divided by 9. That is 1x. And 4,500,000 divided by 9, that's 500,000. So computing for the inheritance of 3 nephews, we'll have now 2x, so that is 2. Your x is 500,000. One of the nephew will get 1 million, and the other one is 3 times 500,000. So the other nephew will get 1,500,000, and the other nephew 4 times x is 500,000, so we'll have 2 million. So the ratio for the three nephews is 2 is to 3 is to 4, so we'll have 1 million for the first one. For the second nephew is 1,500,000, and then the third nephew will receive 2 million. Let's have another one. A car uses 7 liters of gasoline to travel a distance of 84 kilometers. How many liters of gasoline would the same car consume to travel 504 kilometers? So we all know that this problem is a direct proportion because as you increase the amount of gasoline, the distance also increases. So we will be using y sub 1 is to x sub 1 equals y sub 2 equals x sub 2. So we already have first proportion, which is 7 is to 84. So we have 7 liters is to 84 kilometers. So we don't know y sub 2, but we all know x sub 2, which is 504 kilometers. So we'll have now 7 is to 84 equals y sub 2, unknown, is to 504. So using the extremes and the means to compute for the y sub 2, so we'll have 7 times 504, that is 3,528.
84 multiplied by y sub 2, we'll have 84 y sub 2.
Dividing both sides by 84, so 84 divided by 84, that is 1, so we'll have now y sub 2, and 3,528 divided by 84, that is 42. So y sub 2 now is 42. So the amount of gasoline will be 42 liters for 504 kilometers. Let's use the other equation, which is y equals to kx. Solving for k, we'll have 7 over 84. And x now is 504. Substituting the values of k and x, we'll have now y equals to k. Our k is 7 over 84. And then x is 504. So multiplying 7 over 84 by 504, we'll have 42 liters. So the car will use 42 liters for 504 kilometers. Let's have this one. When 8 machines are running, the daily production can be completed in 6 hours. If 2 machines are out of order, how long will it take to finish the daily production? So we all know that this problem is an inverse proportion because as you increase the number of machines, the number of hours decrease. So in this situation, we will be using the equation x sub 1 is to x sub 2 equals y sub 1 is to y sub 2. So we'll have now 8 machines is to 6 machines. We use 6 machines because the 2 machines are out of order. And then we have y sub 1, that's unknown. And then we have 6 hours. Using the extremes and the means, so we'll have now 6 times 8, that is 48. 6 times y sub 1, that is 6 y sub 1. Dividing both sides by 6. So we'll have y sub 1 equals 48 divided by 6, that is 8. So it will take 8 hours to finish the daily production. if you use only 6 machines. Using the other equation, we have y equals to k over x, and k can be computed as y multiplied by x, and k can be computed as x multiplied by y. So we'll have now x, which is 8 machines, multiplied by 6 hours. So the daily rate or the constant proportionality here is 48. So x now is 6. So substituting the values of k and x, we'll have now y equals to the k, which is 48, over x, which is 6. Then we'll have now 48 divided by 6, that is 8 hours. Again, it will take 8 hours long for 6 machines to finish the daily production. Let's have this last example. Ken, Anna, and Ray are to buy a gift for a friend. They wish to share the cost in the ratio of 2 is to 2 is to 3, respectively. If the gift costs 2,590, how much should each one pay? So this problem is a partitive proportion. So the same procedure will put x to the ratio 2 is to 2 is to 3. So we'll have now 2x plus 2x plus 3x, that is 7x. So we'll have now 7x equals 2,590 dividing both sides by 7. So we'll have 7x divided by 7, that is x. And 2,590 divided by 7, that is 370. So we'll have now 2x, 2 multiplied by x, which is 370. So that is 740. So Ken will pay 740. So let's have 2x. So we'll have 2 multiplied by the x, which is 370. So this is 740. So Anna will pay 740. And the last one, 3x equals 3 multiplied by 370. So that is 1,110. So Ray will pay 1,110.
That's it for today. If you have any questions, huwag mahihiyang magtanong. See you again sa next episode ng Business Mathematics. Muli, ako si Teacher Arcy. Bye!